The assault was entrusted to the commander of the 3rd Dean Regiment, Captain Marinov. Undaunted by the thick fog, he led forward the 2nd Dean Druzhina of his faithful comrade, Captain Toshev, the 1st Plevin Druzhina under Captain Blinov, which had arrived during the night from Thrace just in the nick of time, and the mountain battery of Captain Silyanovsky. Opposing him, Lieutenant Colonel Koka Milanovic had deployed 5 battalions and 4 batteries from the Serbian Danube Division. A few cannon shots shattered the fog, the signal to attack. Captain Marinov led his men forward, and Captain Toshev later recalled, Marinov, standing by a small grove, encouraged the companies as they filed past him. In 5 minutes, we must be up there, he shouted, brandishing his saber threateningly toward the mist-shrouded Mecca Threv. Then he turned to me. You support from over there, and I will from here, and in 10 minutes we must be at the top.
И за 10 минути трябва да бъдем горе,
he said, an immense determination carved into his pale face, his eyes flashing with fire. The Bulgarian companies advanced in an echelon formation to protect the reserves from the frantic Serbian rapid fire. This staggered tactical layout was adopted because the Bulgarians had observed the Serbians' tendency to open fire from extreme distances, making their overshooting bullets more lethal to the deep reserves than to the frontline skirmishers. The German military observer, von Huhn, would later write in astonishment, a terrible fire which the Serbians maintained for nearly an hour. The shooting did not cease for even half a minute, yet, as fast as the Serbians fired, their aim was equally poor. At that crucial moment, however, a rider dispatched by the Corps headquarters arrived with word that those firing from the summit opposite were not Serbians, but Bulgarians. For this reason alone, the Druzhinas retraced their steps back to their starting lines, and the assault on Mecca Threv was aborted. Yet, on the return march, a horrific scene unfolded before the Bulgarian troops, as Captain Toshev would later recall. I shall never forget the poignant scenes I witnessed in the sector of that advance, where yesterday's 7-hour battle had raged. Behind every boulder, several wounded soldiers could be seen. They had spent a full 20 hours on those ridges without any medical aid whatsoever, looking already as if they were dead. Forgive us, heroes. All night long you waited in vain for help from your own. In vain you listened to every sound, hoping to hear a brotherly voice. Forgive us, for we were inexperienced. Forgive us, because in our fury toward the enemy, we thought only of his destruction. Forgive us, for we have avenged you dearly.